Hi, everybody. This is Jeff with One Uprise, where we are talking about a marketing revolution and life solutions. Today's topic is goals, and more specifically, making a goal card. Okay, this is a very, very effective tool. It's not something that I came up with myself. It's something that's been very popular for a very long time. And the question is, does it work? Well, the story is it works. And when I say the story, I mean that quite literally. When you hear people tell their personal stories who have achieved a tremendous amount of success, it's very interesting that when they start off, they say something about a moment in time when they wrote down what their goal is. So there's there's something very important about about writing it out, getting it from the metaphysical into the physical, getting it your goal from something that's just merely conceptual, something that's just on your mind that you continue to think about, and that's important to keep your goals in the forefront of your mind. But we're talking about getting that right and the left brain working together. So when it becomes tangible, when it becomes something that you can read, that you can feel, you can carry it around in your pocket. You know it's with you there. You can reach down and feel it there in your pocket throughout the day. It literally does click in the other side of your brain. The other side of the brain that is more about logic and reason starts to ask questions. Well, what is this? What am I doing with this? How am I applying this in my life? What am I doing to realize this in my life? Rather than it just being a thought and a passing thought. Thoughts come and go all day long, but this stays with you. All right, so that's an important difference. So it's also part of the formula that you will find in the book Think and Grow Rich. So in that book, there is I think it's a 4-step formula. First being decide what you want, to figure out why you want it, choose a time in which you're going to achieve that goal, and 4, have an idea, okay, at least an idea of how you're going to achieve that. So practically all of that is contained in your goal card. Now, I want to try to make this video as brief as possible, just straight to the point. We're talking about a goal card here, but like most of the videos that I'll be making, there are ideas in this video that are so full of implications. It's like any one of these ideas creates something of a lattice, and it just branches out into other concepts, other ideas, integrating other parts of your life. There's really a depth of meaning in the word goal, for example. I've already mentioned the title of this book, Think and Grow Rich. Those 3 main words, think, grow, rich. I could do extensively long videos on each one of those words alone. So we're going to be touching on those ideas a little bit more in future videos, I hope. But okay, we're talking about the goal card. I've already mentioned how the goal card is a very effective tool to get the right and the left brain working together, to be able to have your goal with you, so it's not just a passing thought, but it's something that you're keeping with you at all times. This goal card is going to allow you to create your own rhythm in your life. By rhythm, I mean throughout the day, you take it out and read it as often as possible. When you're at a stoplight, when you're in the elevator, when you're in the bathroom, when you just have a moment or two while you're at work or something, and things aren't busy. You're not being asked to do anything in particular. You have a second or two. Stop, read the goal card. It's really important. I found it's really important to look at this goal card at moments of doubt. When I should say, at moments when old conditioning is starting to act up, when old conditioning is starting to assert itself, because old conditioning is something completely different than who you really are. Who you are being your potential. Okay, old conditioning and potential are, dare I say, polar opposites. Okay, so there's a specific way to do this. So let me just get into it. All right. On the top of the goal card, you're going to write simply my goal. All right. Below my goal, you're going to pick a date. Yes, that's right, a date. And don't let this scare you. All right. I don't expect you to have a crystal ball. I know the immediate sort of arguments or the thoughts that might pop into your head. How can I pick a date? I can't tell the future. Well, I mean, you're picking dates for things all the time. You're going to meet up with your buddies, go to the ball game. You're gonna take your significant other out to dinner. You're picking dates for things all the time, and it's just a matter of having a plan that works with the date. And we'll get into the plan a little bit later. The plan is actually, in my opinion, a simple idea, a simple concept to grasp. Okay. So we're talking about the what right now, not the how. So you've got my goal, you've got by such and such a date, and be courageous when you pick this date. Don't be absurdly unrealistic. All right. If, for example, I'm going to lose 200 pounds by next week. I'm going to have Bill Gates's bankroll by next month. Don't be absurdly ridiculous, but be courageous, be bold. Allow yourself to feel uncomfortable when you pick this date. Allow yourself to open a door to a new path. Because what you're doing, if you have that discomfort, if you have that sort of trepidation, if you're asking yourself the question, how in the world am I going to do this? That's a good sign. You're on the right track. It means that you're stepping outside of your comfort zone. Okay. And this goal card is a tool to allow you to achieve something new. All right. In order to realize something different, you have to do something different, and you have to confront thoughts and emotions that in the past, based on past conditioning, disallowed you to realize something, or even to look at it as a realistic possibility. All right. So that's old news. All right, that's gone. That's yesterday. Putting all that behind you with this goal card. This is a tool that's going to allow you to transcend that. It's going to be something that allows you to make a difference, to realize a difference in your life, to change your life. All right, change equals something different. So my goal by the day, and I'm going to throw something out here, something that's going to be relevant to this channel, because this channel, One Uprise, is about allowing you to have online business opportunities. More specifically, this channel is concerning itself with the marketing niche, and I will make further videos as to why the marketing niche. But just briefly, we're being inundated with marketing. All right, marketing. What we call marketing now was called propaganda. That's an important thing to realize. It was called propaganda, and I'll do some videos based on the history of marketing and propaganda. But that's why I talk about this being a marketing revolution, because we are taking the power of marketing, the power of propaganda, back for ourselves, which is our right as human beings. Any human being has that right. Quite simply, we're just talking about being able to learn skills and institute practices that are allowing us to think for ourselves, and to serve our own interests and not serve other interests, not be giving our time and our energy and our money to other institutions, other agendas. Okay, so again, you've got my goal written down on the top. You've got by such and such a date. All right, pick 3 months time. All right, this is what I was trying to get to before I keep going off on these tangents. But stay with me. Pick 3 months time. Okay, from 3 months from today, by so such and such a day, whatever that day is, it's 3 months from today. I will be, next line, I am so happy and thankful that, and those are important words. Again, I could do videos on each one of those words. In fact, I did a video on gratitude. Thanks. Watch that video. It means a lot more than what you might think it means, really. Okay? But what we're doing with this line as we read it, we're emotionalizing it. Reflect on those words, okay? Use a penetrating method of thought, a deep method of thought. So when you're reading that line, allow yourself to feel something of what it means to be happy and thankful, even if it's just in that moment. That's why you're doing this again and again. You're creating that rhythm. Every moment you'll have that instance of allowing yourself to feel gratitude and joy and happiness. So I am so happy and thankful that I will be making such and such amount of money, let's say $5,000, all right, through my online business. So I am so happy and thankful now that I will be making $5,000 additional dollars through my online business. And if you want at the end, write for my own personal use. So you don't get $5,000 extra dollars and end up also getting a $6,000 bill that you didn't see coming, okay? So why goals? Briefly, I'm trying to keep this video under 15 minutes long. Briefly, because in the beginning, to start out on a path, you have to know where you are going. So take some time. 1 hour is good. 2 hours good. I would say take a day if you could. Literally take a day if you can. Your next day off, get a pad, a pen, and those deep penetrating thoughts. Allow yourself the time and the space and the peace to truly investigate this question and write it out, revise it, improve it, make it part of a refinement process, so you get something that you know that more than anything, that's what you want. All right. So I put that goal out there for you. 3 months time, $5,000, because I think that a lot of people could relate to that, and a lot of people would tap into that as something that is agreeable to the things that they really want, and even in a time frame that they really want it. Okay, so I think that's about it, really. I could say more about this, but I do want to keep this video brief. Please remember to hit all the right buttons: the like button, the subscribe button, the bell icon to be notified of future videos. Okay, and keep this up. All right, that's critical. That's critical. There's a fantastic video called "Born Rich" by Bob Proctor, and he's spent decades studying this kind of psychology, and he spent decades with the famous book Think and Grow Rich, which in the preface says there's a secret in this book. Well, in Born Rich, Bob Proctor says at the beginning, I found out the secret, and he says simply, it's this: make this goal card, keep it with you, read it as often as possible. That simple. So it's a very transformative tool. Within it, like I tried to emphasize, there is a lot. There are very, very big, very, very powerful, life-changing concepts in that goal card. So, having said that, please give it a try. I'm just doing these videos on my laptop, on my phone. I'm really deliberately not doing anything here that you couldn't do yourself, that you couldn't start now. I'll put some links down below for you to check out some online business opportunities. And until next time, thank you.